A house is one of the dumbest, worst investments a human being could possibly make for one reason. You have to pay the house doesn't pay you. And if it doesn't pay you, it's not a good investment.
Grant, bro, what the hell? Grant is absolutely wrong, but he's also right at the same time. Let's talk about it. I'm at this event called What the Truck. It's actually pretty cool. That line is for one truck, and it's lobster rolls. It's ridiculous. You see, this is why I love Santa Clarita. I saw a couple people that I know, got my grub. This is dope. All right, let's go home, eat, and talk about why real estate is still a good investment. Let's start it off with saying that everyone's goals are a little bit different, especially when it comes down to investments. If the property's intent is for you to live in it for a very long time and you don't really see it as an investment, you see it as your own sense of pride with yourself, then just make sure you're buying right. Make sure you're buying something that you can afford. And just leave it at that. But if you have the intent of purchasing a kind of a starter home and moving on to a bigger property down the line, maybe 5-10 years down the line, then you really want to pay attention as to how you buy, where you buy, make sure that you're purchasing in a place that has great appreciation, things like that. See, the thing is, I've been having a lot of people saying that right now is the worst time to buy, and I'm not going to buy right now because the market's super high and I want to buy low. I'm going to wait until the market crashes. And the thing is that that's just terrible advice. So let's go over the numbers. People love numbers, right? I love numbers. This is my stuff. If we were to have a correction, there would be a really big shift in regards to interest rates. So you got to think of that as well. Home prices may dip down, but interest rates may go up as well. More than likely, they're going to go up. That's just how it works. Let's say we have two people buying a property at $300,000. First person buys a property at $300,000 with 3% interest rate, and the second person buys a home at 4%, $300,000, 4%, right? After 5 years, person number one with a 4% interest rate is going to owe $267,610.99. That's what they're going to owe on their loan. They purchased it at $300,000, and now they owe $267,610.99. Person number two, after 5 years, is going to owe $262,510.46. So the difference of $5,109.53 may not seem very significant, but in the grand scheme of things, that's over 1.5%. That covers closing costs. Now, if you were to rent, that money goes to nothing. You don't pocket any of that money. So yes, I think that real estate is a great investment still because you're still gaining equity. So let's say in those 5 years, you don't gain any appreciation. There's a devastating market crash and you retain the same amount of value. That's still $30,000+ that you have. That's still money that you can utilize for a down payment if you didn't put anything down on that $300,000. That's still your money. But let's circle back to what Grant was saying. He's saying that it's not a great investment in regards to like rental properties. And I completely understand that. If you're vacant, you're 100% vacant when it comes to a single family home. Maybe it takes a long time for you to get a renter. It's very, very possible. But that's really where preparation comes into place. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you're buying in an area that's going to have a lot of renters coming by. I mean, you can go to a college town. You can go to an area that has a lot of tourism, a lot of new jobs coming in. There's a lot of states out here that are getting a lot of new tech companies coming in. You need to do the research in order to make sure that it is a good investment for you. And the one tip that I really have as a realtor in order to help you guys, make sure that you're mitigating for any losses is that you smash the like button down below. I had to try. I had to put that in there. But yeah, guys, in the grand scheme of things, real estate is still a great investment. You want to make sure you're buying right for yourself and your family. You don't buy anything you can't afford. But thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, this channel starts to kick off a little bit more soon. If this is really helpful for you, it would be really helpful for me if you... for you to like and share and send this over to your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.